Hi class, my name is Liz, and today my group and I are going to take you to an amazing tour at the Page Museum, Brea tar pits. The George C. Page Museum is part of the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County. It was built in 1975 next to the tar pits in Hancom Park on Wilshire Boulevard. This museum was opened to the public in 1977, and it tells the story of all the specimens that were found here. So, what are tar pits? They are basically asphalt or tar that has seeped up from the ground in this area for thousands of years. As we can see here, the tar is often covered with dust, leaves, or water. In 1875, the first fossils from the tar pits were identified. The tar would form a deposit thick enough to trap animals, and the surface would be covered with layers of water, dust, or leaves. Animals would wander in without knowing the danger and became trapped. Also, predators would enter to eat the trapped animals and became stuck and die. Methane gas escapes from the tar pits, causing bubbles that make the asphalt appear to boil. In 2007, it was discovered that the bubbles were caused by bacteria embedded in the natural asphalt. After consuming petroleum, the bacteria release the gas which travels up to the surface, forming the bubbles and making the tar pits appear to be boiling. Among the prehistoric animals found in the Brea tar pits are mammals, dire wolves, short-faced bears, and the saber-toothed cat.
Hello, my name is Samara Evans. We're here at the Brea tar pits. Here behind me we have the lake pit. The lake fields occurred where asphalt was mined in the 19th century. After the quarry was abandoned, rain and groundwater seepage soon filled the excavated area.
Yeah.
The Rancho La Brea fossil deposits began to form just 40,000 years ago. Millions of years ago, the area of Los Angeles and Rancho La Brea lay beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean. During this time, marine sedimentary layers formed, and in some places these eventually became rich with fossil fuels produced from ancient sea life. When the ocean levels receded about 100,000 years ago, the area of Rancho La Brea became land. New layers of gravel, sand, and clay formed by the erosion of emerging hills and settled on top of the much older sediments full of oil. At Rancho La Brea, the crude oil has been seeping out of the ground through conduits and fissures in the coastal plain sediments for the past 40,000 years. The seeps form pools in low-lying areas. Fresh sediments from the surrounding hills continues to form new layers of sediments on top of the older ones, and asphalt continues to seep to the surface. Over tens of thousands of years, this produced the cone-shaped asphalt deposits found at Rancho La Brea.
The Page Museum is known as a famous tourist attraction in California. This museum displays Ice Age fossils of saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, mammoths, and more. These fossils were discovered in 10,000 to 40,000-year-old asphalt deposits. Visitors get to experience the life of paleontologists by unfolding their procedures and viewing their notes. The Bison Antiquus exhibit displays a reconstructed representation. It is known for being the largest herbivore found in the tar pits. One of 3 species of ground sloths is found in this museum, Harlan's ground sloth. It is most commonly related to the modern tree sloths and armadillos. This mixed feeder migrated from South America to North America. The Gymnogypus amplus is one of the extinct birds found in the condor exhibit. It is the ancestor of today's California condor. These birds were scavengers of the sky. The extinct saber-toothed cat display is a well-known exhibit and also possesses the title of the California State Display. Their fossils often display evidence of injuries and diseases on the mammal. Paleontologists believe that this can suggest the social aspect of the cat. Their living groups probably involved old or frail cats. The mural and the mammoth exhibit represents the humans as well as the animals' migration to the New World. Mammoths were known to live in North America during the Ice Age. This Columbian mammoth stood over 12 feet tall and weighed over 15,000 pounds. The coyote representation is displayed in its natural habitat. Coyotes are the third most common large animals found in the Brea tar pits. By far, the most common display is the Wall of Skulls. This wall contains over 400 skulls of extinct dire wolves. All these skulls were discovered from the tar pits. There are many skulls that vary in different shapes and sizes. The camel family is represented by two extinct species. The Camelops hesternus stood over 7 feet tall with shoulders that would relate to those of the modern llama. A large number of remains were found of horses. These remains belong to the extinct western horse. Most of the remains were from the young.
The Page Museum contains over 1 million fossils from over 650 species. This attraction is one of the best references when learning about tar pits. I hope you have enjoyed this visual tour and that you visit the La Brea tar pits and the Page Museum very soon. So